Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
And off we go in our nation's capital.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Throwing right away is Daniels.
Open man is Noah Brown. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. It's Eckler again. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Eckler is in. Touchdown, Commanders. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. They went counter there offensively, and a couple of defenders were on skates for a second.
They certainly were, and you know what offensive linemen love about the counters and the misdirections? Sometimes you don't have to block the defender. He can run himself out of the play if he doesn't read his keys properly.
Nifty running by Barkley there on first down. He scoots forward for 7 yards, sets him up nicely, 2nd and 3.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
And now they'll shift things around. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
But first down, Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
As they've got it as we resume action.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Dorrance Armstrong.
Able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
They go play action with Hurts.
Out to his left.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. A 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Eckler now between the tackles. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard.
Once more, here's Eckler. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
To the air goes Daniels. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
Touchdown, Washington! Terry McLaurin